This is a story about outdoor cooking. How good is it to stoke the fire up, smell the smoke, the aroma of the food that's cooking. There's nothing like it. Absolutely the best thing in my life. You don't need a lot of stuff to get started. Today I'm going to show you how to start with very little. I'm going to cook a meal today with alfoil. Nobody goes camping without alfoil. And a brown paper bag. Watch this space. First of all, we'll start with the veggies. We've got some red potatoes, bok choy, red capsicum, and spring onions or green onions. Call them what you like. We'll just get in and chop these up as best we can. These spuds, we'll have to cut them pretty thin, I'd reckon. I like the flavour of the red potatoes better than any of the white ones. And they've got the really nice yellow colour to them. A bad knife this. Spuds, bit of cap. This red capsicum, it absolutely has the best flavour. You can have your green ones and your yellow ones. I like the red ones. We might do a bit more spud. I like spuds. This knife's certainly sharp. It's hooking through these with spuds. And bok choy. We'll cut this a bit bigger. It cooks a bit quicker than the old spuds. And some spring onions. Just knock the heads off them. And we'll just chop them up a bit. Yeah, that'll do. We don't want too much stuff. We'll just get our alfoil, pull a bit out. What did we do before there was alfoil? Don't remember. We'll need a fair bit of it. Spread him out like that. Bit of olive oil to start with. Move him round a bit. Look out. Bit windy today. And we'll spread our spuds out. Nice and even like. Big bit there. There we go, that'll be good. Looking brilliant. Some red capsicum. Some of these little bok choy fellas. I love these bok choy fellas. And then a sprinkle of spring onions on the top. I can almost taste this. Now we'll need a bit more olive oil. I'll do that. Salt. Pepper. And the most important ingredient of all, the butter. What would life be without butter? Right. bit more salt. I like salt. And just wrap him up. A bit more foil. More foil. We'll just do a double lot this time, save some time. And we'll actually turn it over and wrap it the other way. But remember, turn it back so all that butter gets down amongst the potatoes. Now we'll take it over to the fire and see if we can't add a bit of heat. Now we don't want too much heat for these spuds. Oh yes, that might be just a bit hot there. And a few of these coals, just to cool it off a bit. And you sit him in there. Coals on top. Just a few out of the fire, not too many. Not too much heat around here. I reckon that'll nearly do it. I just felt like an entree to go with my steak and veg. And I was hunting through the freezer and I found these. Some oysters. Not really sure how long they've been there, but I thawed them out correctly. The best thing about thawed out oysters, they're self-opening. Look at that. Not look too bad actually. And we're going to have some bacon jam with it. I got these stones out of the garden. Beats the hell out of using coarse salt, throwing it away. Have you ever opened oysters that easily before? Look at that, and I've got 6 of them. 6 little beauties. These little fellas come from Coffin Bay in South Australia. Bit of a trip for them. Oh, they're awfully nice oysters, though. Look at that. Now we're off to the fire. We'll take our tongs and our bacon jam with us. For these little fellas, you need a pretty hot fire. We'll just scrape a few of these coals over here. I reckon that'll nearly do us there. Now, to get them on the heat without spilling them. Oh, they are a bit hot. Yeah, I reckon these will take about 5 minutes. Just when the juice starts to boil and the edges curl up on them. You just whack a bit of bacon jam on them. Oh, I love this stuff. Best jam I've ever made. Here we go. They're sizzled along just nicely. I reckon them oysters are nearly done, you know. Just get them out of the fire and try not to spill too much of the jam. Yeah, I can just taste these holes. Wounded him. There we go. Look at that. Can't wait to taste these little fellas. I think I'll have this one here in the middle. Oh yeah, look at that. Bacon jam through it. Absolutely spectacular. And I'm not sharing. I'll just have to try another one, just in case. Look at this little fella. Just mix the bacon jam through. Absolutely beautiful oysters. These veggies been on for about 30 minutes. I reckon they should be just about nice. Well, check them out. Oh yes, they're going to be beautiful. You just keep them covered up there, keep the heat in them. Now, to go with the veggies, we got some steak. I got it cut pretty thin, a bit of salt. What would life be without salt? Then we'll just whack it in a paper bag. Here we go. Piece 1, piece 2, yeah. Might attend. Mighty helpful. We are on a bit of a budget. Yeah. Over to the fire. We're going to throw this steak straight on the coals. So we'll just get a bit of fire ready for this. It's not too hot, but not too cold. Then you just chuck it on. You see where the fire burns off the paper bag, but where the meat is, the juice in the meat stops the bag from burning. These won't take too long. We'll give them a bit on one side and then a bit on the other side. We'll just flip them over now, see how they're going. I reckon they're going to be pretty good. I reckon they're done. Yeah, definitely done. Won't take long. Now with our steak, all you've got to do now, scrape the paper off. Not too difficult. Bit of charcoal, never did anyone any harm. Cleanses the system. Oh, look at that. I can just taste this little fella. We'll get some of this veg out now. Look at that. Save a bit for later. Get a couple of these beautiful oysters. Look at that. We'll have 3. No, 2 will be enough. Salt. Pepper. But look at that. Steak, veg, oysters. And the best part of it, not a whole lot of washing up. Be close to my favourite meal. You know, sometimes I wonder what the poor people are eating. Look at that steak. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, please. And an oyster. Look at that on fire. Oysters and bacon jam. How good can life get?